looking for a long time. I never found nobody like you. I saw you order up on my tie, and suddenly I want to. I got your name, got your number, and we talked till they turned on the lights. I was looking for a long time. I didn't know that night I'd find my person, my heartbeat, my slow dance, my Sunday morning sipping on coffee in bed, my when you know best friend, the stealer of my t-shirts, my reason for speeding home from work, my saving grace, my everything, my never been more sure that you're my person.
So husbands ought to love their own wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as the Lord does the church.
Every minute is a long time. If I ain't holding on to you, you're my staying on the weekend, you're my come undone. You're my call home saying it's more than love. Mama, she's the one. Yeah, you're my person, my heartbeat, my slow dance, my Sunday morning sipping on coffee in bed, my when you know best friend, the stealer of my t-shirts, my reason for speeding home from work, my saving grace, my everything, my never been more sure that you're my person.
My blessed son, Theodore, who is supported by the grace of the Holy Spirit, you're required to receive your wife at this blessed hour with a clear conscience, a pure soul, and a full heart. Excel in doing all that is good for her. Have compassion on her. Hasten to do that which will gladden her heart. Today you are responsible for her instead of her parents. You have both been crowned with the heavenly crowning and the spiritual marriage. The grace of God has settled upon you. When you accept that which was commanded of you, the Lord will take your hand, increase your livelihood, grant you blessed children, by whom God will delight your eyes, and grant you a long age and prosperous life, and prosper your outcome in this life and hereafter.
So, growing up with Mary, we clearly had to take care of her all the time. We were always breaking up her fights, bailing her out whenever she would get into trouble at school, and always had to do girly stuff with her to keep her entertained, like watching Kim Possible.
Not to mention, we would always encourage her to play with her Barbie and Ken dolls, and never with our limited edition action Buzz Lightyear replica.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power.
Anyone who first meets Mary instantly thinks she is the nicest human being on the planet. However, I know from first-hand experience that is not the truth. For those of you who have seen the real Mary in action, you know how ruthless she can be, especially for some unknown reason towards me. I don't know, maybe it's my good looks, my charms, or my amazing haircuts, but for some reason, I just bring out, let's say, the absolute best in Mary.
People search for a fountain. The promise is forever young. You know, some people need.
Normally, the end of these wedding speeches is reserved for giving advice to the new husband.
Honestly, we don't have that much experience with Ted. I mean, does anybody even know what he does for a living?
The only experience I've had with Ted, at least before Mary introduced us, was that one time I saw him at SMSJ. I mean, what are the odds that Mary and Ted just so happen to go to SMSJ on the same day, and the three of us attend the liturgy? What are the odds? Anyway, needless to say, the rest is history.
I want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got it, you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, you, you. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah. If I ain't got you with me, baby. Ooh, so nothing
Ted,
else.
what you should take out of this is that you have no idea what you got yourself into. Good luck, buddy.
I mean, the good thing is you have your whole lives to figure it out.
We had the time of our lives growing up together. We loved every second of growing up with Mary. And the one thing that we hope for is that all our kids can do the same in the future. Hopefully, they too can find brothers and sisters in their cousins like we did.
There are days I wake up and I pinch myself. You're with me, not someone else. And I'm scared, yeah, I'm still scared. That is all
For me, Ted was, annoying. He could be annoying. I loved him, but he knew how to push my buttons. There have been some yelling matches in our day, but thankfully for Ted, never physical. We also spent time playing Nintendo or baseball outside, where in both cases, Ted would promptly beat me. But through it all, he was still my big little brother, and I cherish all the times that we
when
spent.
you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. If you love someone, and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never love someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do.
So one thing I've been honored to see Ted grow in is his leadership. Lead the team, keep our morales high, keep us organized, make the stat sheets, make the lineups. When you talk to others and you see him how he serves in church and leads youth, it's just such an honor and a privilege to see how he's grown into such a leader. And I'm sure that's going to translate to his future family.
And you still look perfect as days go by. Even the worst ones, you make me smile. I'd stop the world if it gave us time. 'Cause when you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do. All my life I thought it'd be hard to find the one till I found you. And I find it bittersweet. 'Cause you gave me something to
One of the kindest people I've ever met, and you bring out the best in Ted, and I'm so thankful to have you as a new sister. We know that God has some amazing plans for you and has brought you together for a reason, and we just pray a lifetime of joy, happiness, and love over you. We love you both.
If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do.
Getting to know Mary and spending time with her has been such a pleasure. She is perfect for Ted and compliments him so, so well. I'm glad to know that she will be there for Ted for the rest of their lives. I'm honored to lose my number one spot in Ted's life to someone like Mary. So one last thing I have to leave for you, just something to remember for the rest of your lives together. Younger twins are better. Never forget it.
There's a couple billion people in the world, and a million other places we could be, but you're here with me. Take a moment just to take it in, 'cause every high and every low led to this. I'm just so glad you exist.
Ted is very loyal and compassionate. He has a very tender and generous heart. It was a joy to see him growing up. I remember after meeting Mary, I asked him about his feelings, and he said, "She is the one I chose to give my love to." That day I realized that my boy became a man, and I was so proud of him. Today sometimes I ask him advice, knowing that I will learn from his wisdom.
Every high and every low led to this. I'm just so glad you exist.
On this day, we give thanks to God for trusting us with this special gift. Today, as we present Ted to his lovely wife, we can humbly say, mission accomplished.
Never let me go, baby. There's a couple billion people in the world, and a million other places we could be, but you're here with me. Take a moment just to take it in. 'Cause every high and every low led to this. I'm just so glad you exist. I'm glad you exist.
To our dear, lovely Mary, today, on God's behalf, we give you God's gift. And in return, God is giving us a new gift. Today, we celebrate you, our daughter.
I am also very excited to finally have a daughter-in-law.
For a minute or two, I was laughing at your stack of books. Then you shot me that smile. Hey, beautiful girl, in your own little world, let me in it. You got all of my attention, and you ain't even trying. Yeah, you're my kind of different, and I've never seen nothing like you. Shades all spinning in the summer rain, dancing when there ain't no music, just the right kind of crazy. But baby, something about you, rocking that rock and roll t-shirt, whole party dressed up, but you just doing your
May
thing.
the Lord bless you, Mary and Ted, and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. And may you become, day after day, the woman, the man, and the united couple that God has created.
Nothing like you. Shades all spinning in the summer rain, dancing when there ain't no music, just the right kind of crazy. But baby, something about you, rocking that rock and roll t-shirt, whole party dressed up, but you just doing your thing. Ain't nobody ever seen nothing like you. Yeah.
Ever wondered how the stars in the sky twinkle? Ever wondered how the moon shines so bright? Ever seen a child's smile lighten up your day, and with her innocent look, she just melts your heart away? She is the apple of my eye.
Dad, here's some advice on how to treat Mary. Mimi loved to eat the small Japan cookies. Make sure you buy her some. Mimi also likes singing with her friends after liturgy. I'm happy to see her singing. I'll miss you guys truly, and Mimi, you should have rented the basement and stayed home.
I was waiting for the moment to arrive. I was waiting for the moment to arrive. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Today, I learned what it feels like to give away the apple of my eye. But wait, God gave us two eyes. They work together, they see together, they sparkle together. Today, they are one, not two. Ted and Mary, you are now the apples of my eyes. And I love you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. There's more! Stay. Just read. Pretend like you have to get it. Yeah, pretend. Pretend you're excited for